Welcome back, Star Wars fans. In today's episode, we dive into the action-packed adventure of Solo: A Star Wars Story, 2018. Directed by Ron Howard, this standalone film explores the origins of one of the galaxy's most beloved characters, Han Solo. We'll uncover 10 fascinating facts about the movie, take a deep dive into the plot, and wrap things up with an exciting conclusion. So buckle up and get ready to explore the stars. Solo grossed around $393 million worldwide. Despite being a Star Wars movie, it fell short of expectations due to production issues and competition at the box office. The film had a budget of $275 million, which made it one of the more expensive Star Wars films to produce, leaving its profit margins lower than hoped. The film originally had Phil Lord and Chris Miller as directors. However, they were replaced by Ron Howard midway through production due to creative differences. Howard reshot nearly 70% of the movie, which contributed to its high production cost. Alden Ehrenreich faced the massive challenge of filling Harrison Ford's shoes as the young Han Solo. After being discovered by Steven Spielberg, he impressed the casting team with his charisma and take on the iconic character. The film explores the first meeting between Han Solo and his lifelong companion Chewbacca. Played by Joonas Suotamo, Chewbacca becomes Han's ally after they escape an Imperial prison pit together. Donald Glover's portrayal of a young Lando Calrissian was highly praised. Glover captured the charm and swagger of Billy Dee Williams' original performance. His role in the movie left fans wanting more of Lando's backstory. Solo finally shows us Han's famous Kessel Run. In a thrilling sequence, Han pilots the Millennium Falcon through a dangerous route, completing it in just 12 parsecs, giving fans the legendary backstory to a boast we've heard since 1977. Emilia Clarke plays Qi'ra, Han Solo's love interest and a complex character who becomes a key figure in the criminal syndicate Crimson Dawn. Her morally ambiguous character adds depth to the story. L-337 is Lando's co-pilot and a droid fighting for droid rights. Her personality and actions create a memorable bond with Lando and play a crucial role in the Millennium Falcon's legacy. Fans were shocked to see Darth Maul appear at the end of the movie as the secret leader of Crimson Dawn, marking his first live-action appearance since The Phantom Menace, 1999. His appearance hints at a larger story that remains unexplored. Two of Han's initial partners, Val, played by Thandiwe Newton, and the four-armed pilot Rio Durant, voiced by Jon Favreau, meet tragic ends early in the film during a failed train heist. Their deaths are pivotal moments that shape Han's journey. 5 years after the Galactic Empire takes control, many people live in poverty and despair. On the planet Corellia, the crime syndicate White Worms, led by Lady Proxima, controls the underworld of the capital, Coronet. Here, a young Han dreams of escaping this life with his girlfriend Qi'ra and becoming a pilot to explore the galaxy. Following Lady Proxima's orders, Han attempts to sell a large quantity of the valuable fuel coaxium, but only manages to steal a small amount. He plans to use it to escape Corellia. While Han and Qi'ra flee from Proxima's thugs, they are separated at the Imperial-controlled spaceport. Qi'ra is captured, but Han manages to escape by enlisting in the Imperial Flight Academy. 3 years later, Han has been expelled from the Academy for insubordination and is serving in the Imperial Army. On the planet Mimban, he meets the outlaw Tobias Beckett, who, along with his crew, is planning to steal Imperial equipment and a ship for a heist. Beckett refuses Han's help and frames him as a deserter, resulting in Han being thrown into a pit to be killed by a beast, the Wookiee Chewbacca. After a brief fight, Han convinces Chewbacca to escape together. Beckett, impressed by their resourcefulness, recruits them into his crew. Alongside Beckett's girlfriend Val and the pilot Rio Durant, they escape. The crew plans to steal coaxium from a moving train on Vandor 1. However, they are ambushed by the marauder Enfys Nest, A fierce battle ensues, resulting in the deaths of Val and Rio Durant, forcing the group to abandon the coaxium to avoid a collision. The train explodes, destroying the coaxium. Beckett reveals that the heist was for the crime syndicate Crimson Dawn, led by Dryden Voss. To avoid punishment, Beckett, Han, and Chewbacca decide to meet Voss and negotiate a solution. On Voss's ship, Han is shocked to reunite with Qi'ra, who has become a high-ranking member of the organization. The trio manages to negotiate with Voss for more time. To ensure the new plan's success, Qi'ra joins them as Voss' overseer. Their mission is to steal unrefined coaxium from the mines of Kessel. To do this, they need a fast ship, which they attempt to win from Lando Calrissian in a game of sabacc. Han loses due to Lando's cheating, but Lando still agrees to join them and offers his ship, the Millennium Falcon. After landing on Kessel, the group infiltrates the mine and starts a rebellion while stealing the coaxium. During the battle, L-337 is severely damaged. As they flee, Han takes control of the Falcon and decides to take a dangerous route to evade the Empire. With Chewbacca as co-pilot, Han navigates the Falcon through the shortcut in just over 12 parsecs. On the planet Savareen, they manage to refine the coaxium in time, but Enfys Nest confronts them. To their surprise, Enfys reveals she wants to use the coaxium to fight against Crimson Dawn. Han agrees with the plan and devises a scheme to trick Voss. Beckett, however, disagrees and leaves the group. When Voss arrives, he uncovers the plan, as Beckett has betrayed them. Yet Han anticipated the betrayal and had already placed the real coaxium aboard Voss's ship. As Enfys' gang overpowers the guards, Beckett kills Voss' men and takes the coaxium, forcing Chewbacca to help him. Meanwhile, Han, Qi'ra, and Voss engage in a fight, which ends with Qi'ra killing Voss. Han then goes after Beckett, ultimately shooting and killing him before Beckett can fire. Han and Chewbacca retrieve the coaxium and return it to Enfys. Meanwhile, Qi'ra contacts Darth Maul, the true leader of Crimson Dawn, and leaves Han behind as she flies off in Voss's ship. Han declines Enfys' offer to join the rebellion and instead tracks down Lando for another game of sabacc. This time, Han steals Lando's hidden card and wins, gaining ownership of the Millennium Falcon. Han and Chewbacca set off for Tatooine to join a notorious crime lord. Solo, a Star Wars story, provides an exciting and immersive look into the early life of Han Solo, showing his transformation from a scrappy thief to the roguish smuggler we know and love. With stunning visuals, thrilling action sequences, and a cast that delivers strong performances, the film adds depth to Han's backstory while exploring new corners of the Star Wars universe. Although it faced challenges in production and box office performance, Solo remains a solid entry in the franchise, giving fans a fresh perspective on the iconic character and the world he inhabits. May the Force be with you always.